Okay, because I don't think I want to go through this game with just my Turtwig alone, I'm going to catch this Starly right here. I don't really have any desire to have a whole big team of Pokemon like I did in my Diamond version, so this Starly will actually do really good. I would highly recommend having a Starly on your team if you're going through the game. It's a really solid Pokemon, really nice. Catch one early on, train it up. Once it becomes a Staravia and a Staraptor, it's really good. It learns Wing Attack pretty early on, too. Anyway, here are the trainers in the route. Some of them have changed their Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl. I think their levels might be a little different. I don't remember. But, yeah, one of them has a Starly at level 5. One of them has a Bidoof at level 5. And this guy, I think he used to have a Shinx in Diamond and Pearl. He now has a Burmy, which is kind of interesting that you see it so early in the game. But it's a good way to see it. Anyway, when you get to Jubilife City, as soon as you enter, Dawn will be there, like always. She'll say a bunch of things, but, she will tell you to go to the Pokemon school place, and she'll actually lead you up there, unlike the old games. But, you see that? That man, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's being really creepy. What? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? We could just tell. You claim you're only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. Better not. I don't know. I recognized right away I was someone extraordinary. Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Etc., etc. I'm a globe-trotting elite. My name? Oh no, I should tell you only my code name. His code name is Looker. Don't be a thief? I don't know what he's talking about. No, you claim not to know? How could that be? Perhaps your mama has said it, but you've forgotten it like usual. What? Jeez, dude, you don't even know me. Now listen, my friends, it's wrong to take what's others, stuff like that. I don't know. Criminals stealing the Pokemon of others? What? What? Maybe you can make use of this. What does this have to do with anything? A VS recorder. This is a new item, actually, in Platinum. It's pretty neat. After a fight, you can use that, and I think it'll record the battle, so you can watch it later. And I think you can even upload it onto Nintendo Wi-Fi, which is pretty cool. No, I'm not. I'm lonely. No, what? I don't know what this guy is talking about. He's weird. Working for the International Police must be hard. That's all she says. It's like, wow, that guy wasn't weird at all. It just must be hard. Huh. What a weird person. Okay, so anyway, in Jubilife, you'll find that Pokemon school here, and Barry's there like he was in the last game. You give him the parcel. What's inside? Score, it's a town map. Why are there two in here? Yeah, so he gives you the second town map, just like in the old games. So, then he tells you to go to Orberg City, go to the gym, and he runs off. But one new thing you can find in here that I don't think you can find in the old one is an X attack. Not really that helpful, but kind of nifty. Yeah, this Poketch guy, he's still there, and you still need to track down those campaign clowns. All you need to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. Hey, there's a clown! Just answer yes. There's another clown. Just answer yes. And there's a third clown. Actually, it's number 2, but oh well. So you found those clowns. He counts those coupons and then gives you the Poketch. The Poketch has actually been redone a little bit. There's now an up and a down button, so you can scroll through the apps a lot easier. Okay, these 2 trainers here in the Pokemon school, they're still there, but this time they're using different Pokemon. The school kid Harrison, he's using a Starly at level 6 rather than an Abra. And this girl here, she's also using a different Pokemon. I think she also used an Abra back in the old games, but now she uses a Bidoof. I don't know, maybe she did use a Bidoof, I don't remember. Too lazy to look right now. But one thing that's kind of disappointing is after you beat both of them, if you talk to the guy there, in the old games, he'd give you TM10. Now he just gives you a potion. I mean, okay, thanks a lot for giving me that potion. I much rather would have had TM10. Oh well. One really important thing that I recommend if you're playing with Turtwig or Piplup is to go in this building, the Jubilife condominiums, and talk to this girl here. Right away, she'll give you the Quick Claw. And it's a really useful item that sometimes makes the Pokemon holding it go first in a battle. Since Turtwig is pretty slow, and actually Piplup's final evolution, Empoleon, is pretty slow too, I highly recommend giving it a Quick Claw right away. Right away, it's so useful. You probably don't need it if you're using Chimchar. Okay, so off to the east of Jubilife City, you'll find Barry there like always. And I think he's basically the same as he was in Diamond and Pearl. But we'll fight him anyway, just because he's kind of fun. Opens up with the Berry Dance. Sends out a Starly, level 7. So it's not too tough. I'll use Marriland, my Turtwig here. Growl, that's just great. Just drag out the fight a little bit. Don't get cocky, this isn't over yet. And if that Starly keeps growling, it's not going to be over anytime soon either. Now I think, I know I have Absorb here, but obviously it's not going to do that much good. There, see? That was the Quick Claw activating. If ever it looks like Turtwig's using an item there, it's just the Quick Claw activating, and I get to go first, because the Quick Claw is awesome like that. See, otherwise Starly gets to go first, and it's annoying. But Turtwig can handle a lot. It's got a lot of hit points and defense. Well, I don't know about hit points, but I know it's got a lot of defense. It's got good attack. It's just slow. It's a solid starter, though. Okay, so you get some pretty nice experience for beating that Starly. Then he sends out the Chimchar. Now this will have more experience than ever. And obviously, if you started with a Piplup, he'll be using a Turtwig. And if you started with a Turtwig, he'll be using... Wait, I did start with a Turtwig. Duh. If you started with a Chimchar, he'll be using Piplup. That's right. That's right. So it's at level 9. And it's moderately hard, maybe? I don't know. It's going to use Leer on me, which will lower my defense. I'm not exactly happy about that, but I'll put up with it. I think Chimchar has a bit of attack. Ooh, and it's using Leer again. That has me a little leery, to say the least. My Pokemon's getting low on hit points. Things could be tight here. I'll just keep using Quick Attack. If you don't have a Pokemon, like Starly or whatever, you can still probably beat this thing with your starter. Although it will have a move that's super effective against you, so just watch out. Fortunately, that Chimchar wasn't too problematic at all. Gave me a ton of hit points. I mean, experience points. Level 9. Now, level 9 is a great level for Starly because it learns Wing Attack. And it's a really good move early on in the game. I guarantee you, you'll love it. Makes Starly amazing. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. So he runs off. Okay, so there's a few trainers on this route, actually. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the trainers and their Pokemon. I'm not gonna drag out all the fights and stuff, but you'll get an idea of what to expect here. Youngster Michael, he uses a Kricketot. I think he used one in the last game too. But one thing to keep in mind with this Kricketot is it uses Bide. If it does that, try to avoid hitting it for a bit, or make sure you can hit it in like 2 or... I wouldn't do any longer than 2 turns. If you can't knock it out in 2 hits, I would try to avoid hitting it, because Bide will do like double the damage back to you. Not fun. Oh yeah, he has a Zubat too. But that's a little easier to handle. This dude likes his Shinx, and he's gonna send it out. If you have a female Pokemon, you're better off using that against Shinx, since it'll do a little less damage to you, because it has Rivalry. But it doesn't really matter. This guy... What does he have? Sebastian. He's got a Machop. But I've got a Starly, and it has Wing Attack, so it's pretty sweet. And you get good experience for that, too. And this girl here, she has a lot of Pokemon. She has 4. They're all at level 4, too, I think. And they're not too hard, but they're great for getting some experience. So I'm going to use this opportunity and knock them all out. You can see my little experience bar going up throughout all this. Hey, hit level 11 during... Oh, wait, no, that's Marriland. Oh, well. Alright, yeah, she has an Abra too at the end. I got a nifty keen gym badge. She's got her gym badge already. And here's why. She has a Psyduck on her team. Now you can catch a Psyduck up in, I think, Ravage Path and an Orberg Gate where we're about to enter. You can catch one and they work good for taking on the gym leader. It's a bit of a pain to knock out that Psyduck though, so anyway. On the next episode, we're going to be entering the Orberg Tunnel and making our way to the gym.